Today's episode of RGN Retro Gaming News is brought to you by MAME, the Multiple Arcade Machine Emulator. With this emulator installed on your computer, you'll be able to play thousands of arcade games as well as console games from the 80s, 90s, and beyond. Download it today on your PC and enjoy the fun with the new MAME emulator. And now, enjoy the show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Matt Rivera, and welcome to yet another episode of RGN. Today we're going to look at Sega's Bonanza Bros, which is a game where you play as a bad guy trying to steal treasures without the security guards knowing. But you better act fast in this game, because you'll have 3 minutes before the security guards found out that you've been stealing all the treasures. On today's episode, we will be looking at 2 versions of this game. Both the arcade version, which is based on Sega's System 24, and the Sega Genesis, which is a home-bit 16-bit system. So the graphics will look a lot more different. But first, as always, we will look at the arcade version. Check it out.
Eat that! Eat that! Eat that!
Don't go away, RGN will be right back.
Genesis does.
16-bit arcade graphics.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does.
16-bit sports action.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis does.
Get Joe Montana free, Pat Riley free, Buster Douglas free, Super Monaco GP free, or Columns free.
Genesis does.
What Nintendo don't?
Buy a 16-bit Genesis system between now and October 31st and get an extra game.
And now for the Sega Genesis version of Bonanza Bros.
Wow. 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 Wow.
And now it's time for RGN's final summary of the day. Alright, for the two versions of today's game that we showcased, notice that in the arcade version, the graphics look a lot more different as well as the sound quality. The sound quality sounds more like 32-bit because of the Sega System 24 specifications, and same goes for the graphics as well. Fun fact, the Sega System 24 has a special sound chip that enhances the sound to make the game sound like a 32-bit run-on of the game, while the Sega Genesis version on the other hand targets more of a 16-bit version of the actual arcade version of the game. Notice that in the Genesis version that all the characters are 16-bit, while the arcade version targets more of a 32-bit experience as well as for the sound quality, which is also 16-bit on the Genesis. The sound quality of the arcade version of Bonanza Bros. Sounds more higher than the Genesis version. As well as for the graphics are also more higher than the Genesis version. Personally, I like the arcade version of this game because, to reiterate, the graphics are high, the sound is high, and everything looks high quality in that version. Well, that's all the time we have for RGN. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching today's episode, and as always, we will see you next time for the next one. Bye-bye.